things.
Like what?
Like the kid who was prep school bound took 3 bullets.
When warts get out of hand or foot, Compound W helps clear them away fast. The #1 brand most trusted by wart sufferers. Finally reveal clear, touchable skin. Compound W, the touch of science.
For tuning in to
What it do, it's your boy BX Brothers Steps on 8_TV, and I'm live with NBA 2K21, USBA My League Online Season 5. Got my Brooklyn Nets going up against the New York Knicks. What am I doing here?
Pass to Whiteside. And a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play doors.
Well, what you value is the ball skills, right? The ability to make plays, to play with pace. High skill level out there on the game tonight. This will be won or lost on the perimeter.
Here's man. After the basket by New York. Outside Durant. It's George on the wing. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Whiteside. Now the Knicks with it. Pass to Okoro. From deep. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's man. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And the jam by Drummond.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Knocked loose. Outside Durant.
Oh, come on.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
To George. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. 6 to shoot. It's Durant with a drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Here's Whiteside. Fires the three. Drummond grabs the miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
It's George on the wing. To the paint. Drummond inside. Shoots over Whiteside. The shot by Drummond, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
The three from Okoro. George, right side. The three is up.
Good shot, Paul.
Well, the three ball has become one of the best attributes that Paul George brings to the table. Great form, great touch.
And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Here's Mann. What? No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Durant. George for three. The Knicks pull it in. It's stolen by Drummond. Outside Durant. George with it. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Jimmy, why is he so hyped about that?
Here's Durant. Now off the inbound. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Oh, you guys are just not. You're not going to do it. Okay.
George outside. Pass to Durant. The fadeaway. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
Well, the length and lateral quickness of Kevin Durant, it's what makes him an impactful player on both ends of the court.
And what I love about him, BA, is that Durant can defend in the paint and on the perimeter equally as well. He also has great timing when challenging shots. And lately, he has received more credit for his defense, but you feel like he's still slipped on just a little bit.
Here's Durant. After the basket by New York. And he gets the bucket.
Get that out of here.
They set the pick to the middle. Drummond on the double team. Over to the wing. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And that one's good, man.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
And he lobs it up top. He can't hit that time. On the wing, Durant. 6 points for him. Johnson. And the three off target. He takes it in. And that one is hammered home.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Here's Johnson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Man misses. The Knicks with the lead. Pass to Whiteside. Out to the right wing. Inside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Johnson. And the three-pointer goes.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
New York calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Here's Carter Williams. From deep. Gets the three to fall.
Guys are supposed to switch that.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's George. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
4-3. And he can't get that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
And he drives in. George
Come on,
left
keep
side.
cutting to the basket, Paul.
He set that
The
trap
fuck,
up
yo? It's not a
perfectly.
trap,
He
man.
had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
That three off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. To the wing on the left. Here's Carter Williams. Looking for his first basket, still in this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Now Durant. To stop the run. Valanciunas with a rebound. And the Knicks with the possession here. 6-point lead. Here's Carter Williams. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. He's got 10.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Durant, no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the left side wing. A minute 35 left in the first. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
So both teams making some changes here. A minute and a half left to play in the first. Here's Mann. Jacks up a three. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his. First foul. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter. Here's Carter Williams. Right wing. Pass to Okoro. The three. That shot is off. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Brown. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's New York. 6-point game. Driving inside. Carter Williams. Misses in close. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Okoro. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Ooh, poked away. Fast break, New York. Here's Carter Williams. And that one good. Carter Williams has got his second basket.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Well, size and strength, Valanciunas is always going to be a tough matchup on the defensive end. No doubt it was his influence that threw that shot off.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Knicks leading by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Durant for three. Sinks the tray. Durant's got 9 points.
Boy, do not fall asleep on Kevin Durant. Catch and shoot, forget about it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
It's no secret that Andre Drummond was very unhappy with the trade last season to leave Detroit. He said, quote, "If there's one thing I learned about the NBA, there's no friends or loyalty. But now, with a fresh start and it would appear something to prove, we'll see what he has in store."
Yeah, still more story to write, Allie. Thanks. Well, Grant, you stayed all 4 years in college. That's a rarity now. What were some of the pros and cons of that choice?
You know, that was a great decision for me, all 4 years in college playing at Duke.
Come on, man.
Nowadays,
What the hell was that?
penalized at times for staying in school. For
Yeah, I
so
seen
long.
that, man.
Players today
They was
want to
trash
get into
anyway.
the league, get some of the best training from coaches, instruction. For me, it was great, but the landscape has changed. The modern game is younger. Players are more developed, more skilled. It is sort of the environment that we're in here now in the NBA.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Mann. Here's Johnson. The kick to Durant. Pass to Mann. Lets the three fly.
Come on, you guys,
Shot
man.
missing.
Fuck.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And down it goes. 2 points. And it's a 12-point New York lead.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Right side Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Outside for Ingram. Over to the left wing. Here's Valanciunas.
Oh my God. Come on.
Out left to the wing. Ooh, Durant with a steal. The shake. And Durant with the big finish.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Mann. Off target with the three.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Carter Williams. Off target from three-point range.
Ooh,
Get away
that's a
from me,
tough
man.
break.
Fuck.
After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Knocks it
Oh
loose.
my God.
And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Nails it from three. He's got 5.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Left side Durant. To the inside. Pass to Valanciunas. There's the three. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's Mann. Back to Durant. Going inside. And Durant with the block.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
This is legit showmanship right here. I mean, I'm a huge fan of the tomahawk there.
That's more than just getting 2 points. That was sending a clear message. Pass to Carter Williams. Launches a 3. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Mann.
Well, that's 2 fouls on him early. He'll have to be careful not to pick up another one.
Outside Durant. Lets it go. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Pass to Valanciunas. New York, no good that time either. Durant with it. And it's Ingram picking him up. Down low. Here's Drummond.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo. Boy, we think of Kevin Durant as one of the great scorers in the history of the game. And at the center of that conversation is his shot. This guy is one of the best shooters to ever do it.
They double-team Durant to the inside. And George with the jam.
This is how athletic Paul George is, an absolute monster around the rim.
Step back and fire. And no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that.
They would. They definitely would.
Puts one up from 19. Rebounded by Johnson. You know, KD produces a lot of highlight scores, but sometimes his shot and his shooting ability goes unrecognized.
I agree. I mean, Kevin Durant is always very high in terms of his field goal percentage from the floor and the three-point line. It's more impressive when you realize he's often the bailout option for offenses, meaning there's so many times he's put an ISO and asked to go make something up. This guy is absolutely incredible.
Pass to Durant. Here's Johnson. Clock at 6. Here's the floater. Here's Drummond. To the left wing. From behind the arc. Offensive board.
It is so dumb, yo.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Durant. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. And New York the other way now. No good. And they can't put it into the drought.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
George with the bucket.
You've got to be prepared on the catch to release quickly, and Paul George does that as well as anyone in the league.
Takes the three. Here's Valanciunas. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Drummond.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
George left side. Yep, that one's good.
Let's go, Paulie World.
George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Inside. It's stolen by Drummond. Launches it. And that one's good, man. And it's a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Give him 8.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot,
pisses me off with this shit.
I want my own back.
Looking to get back on track. And he lays it up and in.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter. You know he wants to help his team, but not sure if shooting is the way to do it.
Pass to Durant. Drummond, high post. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Drummond's got 6 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
There's a minute 54 left to play.
What type of pass is that, man? Fuck, yo.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Out to the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
And we've begun to see their three-point shooting slip a little this quarter.
A tight one here in New York City. Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. Puts up a three. It doesn't go for him.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
There's 57 seconds left to the half. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. To end the run. Misses at the rim.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Johnson. And here's Drummond. Off with the layup. The three is up. And the Knicks, another three.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And the first half now in the books. Knicks out in front, leading by 9. And we'll be back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Mann. 5 points in the game. Pass to Durant. George outside. There's the triple. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Such a boost to this offense when this guy can knock down uncontested threes.
Six on the shot clock. Pulls up, high post. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Pass to Mann. The kick to Durant. Now here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Well, Durant's such a tough cover in the pick and roll. He will take what the defense gives him. In that instance, nice pass.
Oh, George with a steal. And they're running. Here's Johnson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 5 now.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
There's the drive. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Want to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
On the wing, Durant.
Oh, I meant to pass it. Damn, my bad.
The Knicks pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Okuro. Takes a 3. And And the Knicks, another three.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
George outside. Right side Durant. Here's an 8-footer. Off the window. It's good. Durant's got 19 points.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
Offline with a three. And here's George. 13 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I think most people consider Paul George to be an LA guy, but actually he grew up in a very small town, Palmdale. It's a little bit north. Fishing, city fairs, time in the gym, those were the big aspects of his upbringing. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
The three from Okoro. Nails it from beyond the arc. Okoro's got 6 here in the quarter.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Doris, growing up in Palmdale, Paul George may be overlooked as a high schooler.
Yeah, no doubt, because he was outside the bright lights of the big city. And to this day, he wants to make sure his community isn't left behind. He goes back, he organizes fishing tournaments, fundraisers to refurbish parks and gyms, and bringing after-school programming to Palmdale. I love it.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Johnson.
Oh my God,
Pick
yeah.
off the pass. And he's going for the oop here.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
It's George on the wing. Now, Grant, you were involved in a sign and trade deal from Detroit to Orlando, but you don't see that tactic as much anymore.
You know, you really don't, BA, but there's a reason for that. First and foremost, players today have a lot more control over their destiny. And also, teams are not going to wait until an elite player is in their final year and they don't have a firm commitment and belief that that player will re-sign. In a lot of cases, teams will trade that elite player before he enters his last year of his deal, for fear that they may lose him for nothing in free agency.
It's Bridges on the wing to the middle. 6 to shoot.
Yeah, it's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
The visitors with the ball. Trailing by 8. Here's man. Give him 8. Durant for 3. On target from range. Durant's got 22.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Oh, George with a steal. And here's the fast break. The shot won't fall.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Carter Williams. Give him 8. From outside the arc. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
Pass to George.
Damn, my way,
Left
bro.
wing. Just 5 on the clock. Baseline try. Misses off the right iron.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's Whiteside. The steal. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Whiteside. To the paint. Bridges outside. Here's Carter Williams. He buries it from 3. Carter Williams has got 11 points.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Durant. Not enough on that one as it misses. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, BA. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Kicks it to George. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, Paul George routinely making these difficult shots look easy. He's showing how dominant he truly is.
Here's Okoro. Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. And so it's New York with it. Pass to Whiteside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. George outside. Right side Durant. Clock at 6. Into the lane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And when you think about this league's history of unstoppable moves, Kareem's skyhook immediately comes to mind. But Grant, who has the most unstoppable move right now?
Well, BA, first of all, we have to clarify that the most unstoppable move in today's game and the most used move in today's game is the step-back jump shot. And there's so many talented players who incorporate that into their game. You know, I think of people like LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Luka Doncic, so Steph Curry. The list goes on and on. But the best, in my opinion, and the most unstoppable is James Harden and his step-back three-point. Now, might not be as efficient as Kareem's skyhook, but certainly is very deadly.
And the Knicks call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Carter Williams. 11 points in the game. Smith with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Pass to Durant. With the big finish.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Here's Carter Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
What? Oh, man.
10 points for him.
Oh, boy.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
The kick to Durant. Driving to the basket. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, the thinking is defensively trying to close off the lane. But how crafty is Kevin Durant at his ability to bounce off and still make you commit?
And so it's New York with it, leading by 5. .156 left in the third quarter. Back to Whiteside. The 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, you respect the jump shooting, so you close tight, and Kevin Durant gets off on the dribble drive.
Here's Carter Williams. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Brown with it. Pass to man. Back to Brown. The 3 ball. But they recover it. Now Smith. Deflected. And he recovers it. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Carter Williams. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Pass to Brown. Here's Johnson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Bridges. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. This one for 3. Sinks it from distance. Bridges has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's man. He gets it up. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Knicks out in front, up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. It's Bridges.
What are you doing, bro?
Offensive rebound. Whiteside. Fires the 3. That one's off. 8 for 15 now in this one. Now Durant. With the drive. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Pass to Bridges. From the arc. Fires in the triple.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Durant's shot is off. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Off the mark there with a 3. Boy, boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Johnson.
Too deep.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Knicks. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. For three. That shot off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
George outside. Let's go with a three. No luck on that one. And here are the Knicks now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Pass to Okoro. Here's the three. Gets the three ball to go. And the Knicks lead by 11.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Misses from close range. And it's off from three-point range. Durant on the attack. George outside.
Keep going. What's wrong with you?
5 on the clock.
Oh my
Here's
God, yo.
Johnson. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. And here are the Knicks. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
19-footer. He's off on that one. And here's George. To the right side. Outside Durant. Pass to George. The three-pointer off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. From 18 feet away, drained it for 2 points.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
George outside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Yep, that one goes. Now here's George. And George with the jam.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. There's the screen by Whiteside. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Outside Durant. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. Well, Grant, when you joined Orlando, there was a very real possibility of forming a super team. Do you ever wonder what might have been?
Oh, B.A., I wonder all the time. You had a great young player in Tracy McGrady emerging into a star. And if I could have just stayed healthy at a time in the Eastern Conference, it was really wide open. I think all the time what could have been, but unfortunately it never happened because of that persistent ankle injury.
And there's the drive. There's a screen to the left side wing. Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by New York. Pass to Valanciunas. With the putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. Give him 20.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. On defense, the Knicks. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Drummond with the screen. Here's Johnson. And the layup is good.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
On the take. Here's Okoro. Drills the baseline jumper. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Drummond with the screen. Over to the left wing. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. You know, Doris, a lot of players need the ball in their hands to be effective. But Mikal Bridges, he affects the game in other ways.
And BA, that makes him the perfect complementary piece. For Mikal, coming off screens, making quick cuts, spotting up and being ready in the catch and shoot. You don't need to be a high-usage player to make a huge impact.
Drummond with the jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Releases. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Johnson. No good from outside. Out to the right wing. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Stolen by Bridges. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. The first free throw is good.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead. At just about 85% from the line tonight, they've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
On the wing, Durant. Got it.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Pass to Okoro. Floats one. They retain possession. Fires from deep. Kept alive. And here's Bridges. fires for three. Hits the trifecta. Bridges has got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Durant's shot is off. They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
From downtown, but they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Knicks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when Paul George has this kind of rhythm and pace to his game, you simply want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Grant, we saw a big change to the NBA All-Star format in 2020. You were on the call of that game. What was your take on the new setup?
The new setup worked to perfection. And I have to admit, BA, I was a little bit nervous and a little skeptical about this new format, but it worked. The players were competitive in the fourth quarter. The fans in the arena, the broadcasters, people at home, everybody was on the edge of their seat watching this battle go back and forth where ultimately Team LeBron's team won the game. I'll tell you what, though, it speaks about the NBA's willingness to be creative, to be innovative, and not be stuck in so-called tradition as the game has evolved and changed through the years. So kudos to the NBA, but also to the players for making it a memorable All-Star weekend.
Something that's here to stay.
I agree.
Valanciunas. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Knicks lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Drummond inside. Second chance effort. And he takes it up and lays it in.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen.
Sixteen threes, nice. All right, I'll be right back.